in New Zealand for Invercargill Diamonds Day, which is tomorrow, but I'm out at Wyndham Harness Racing track. I'm actually catching up with an imposter, but I like catching up with random people. Gay McClymont, how did I go?
Well, rough enough.
Rough enough for an Aussie?
Yeah, rough enough for an Aussie.
Firstly, welcome to Campbell's Comments.
Thank you very much. You're doing a really good job.
I try, and people be cheeky to me. I was actually leaving, and it's a true story, isn't it? And I drove back because you were cheeky enough to just say good day to me and a little bit other cheeky as I was driving. I thought, I reckon I can get a good interview there and something random, which is what I like to do. We're down here. Are you here for the workouts?
Yes, got a trotter on at the workouts, yes.
What's her name?
Styrax.
She any good?
Oh, she has a reputation, but she hasn't won one yet. She's had 4 seconds.
She has a good reputation?
Yeah, reasonable.
That's okay then. That's better than a bad reputation, that's for sure. You train at Gore, which is about 35 minutes from here?
Yep. Yeah, I've got a wee farm out there, a couple of 100 acres, and farming was sort of first, and horses have been a hobby. My father had horses, and I just sort of bred into it, really.
Just quickly on Gore, the actual track, I was just like, wow. Like I was only driving past, I think it was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but just breathtaking place to go to, as is here.
Yes, it's a good track, and unfortunately we've had our licence taken off us, so we can't race on the all-weather track, which is a bit of a blow to us, but we've come down here and raced a couple of meetings here, and we have 2 on the grass on the galloping track at Gore, which are very popular meetings. So.
Are you on the committee at Gore?
Yes, I am.
Wow, I really lucked out there. Hit the jackpot, didn't I? You don't train on the track, you train just out the road, did you say?
I do have a training track, but I do go down to Gore periodically, especially with this horse. She doesn't like the tight track at home. It's only 760 metres at home, and she likes to stride out. She's a big long striding mare, so I go down to Gore, yes.
You said to me there before you've been training about 30 years. You only got a couple in work now. What's the biggest numbers you got up to?
4 I started off with, and I had 4 great hopes of winning races with all of them, which hasn't happened. I've won one earlier in January or February. I won one in Cromwell, but with another trotter. But the others fallen by the wayside one way or another, and so now I'm left with her evilness.
What is it about harness racing that you enjoy? Because by the sounds of it, you've got a bigger farm as well, so the harness racing is a bit of a distraction for you?
It's always been a hobby. I always said I had to put the farm first, because when I bought into it, of course, had a big debt, and then you just had to work your way out of it. But my dad, as I said, he was into horses, and he only in his retirement really got into training himself with a licence, and he had a very good horse called Sapling. So he raced him. He won an Auckland Cup and the Messenger in the big races. He was second in the New Zealand Cup, second in the Inter-Dominions. So this thing here is part of that breed too. And I've bred some and sold some overseas. I've had one. The first horse I bred won a Hunter Cup for Lance, which is one of the justices, Lance, I think. So
what was his name?
Try a Fluke.
Yeah.
So I've always had an interest in them in that year. So
you got a good interest in them.
Well, I haven't got a great record for number of wins, but most anything that's been any good I've sold. So
yeah. What is it about the game that you enjoy?
Oh, great people. It's and I like working with horses. I'm not fantastically overly fussed on race days. I like working with them. I like pottering around and workouts and things. You got time to go and talk to everybody, and it's a great friendly atmosphere. So
in other words, it's not necessarily when you said this one's run a few seconds, it's actually the reward of seeing your horse do everything properly.
Well, it's fun, a bit of fun.
That's one thing. A lot
of people wanted to buy this horse early on when she'd been to the workouts a time or two. She'd performed all right, and I had some quite good offers, but I turned them down because I don't know how many more years I've got in it, and I want one for a bit of fun. So it's been quite a while since I've had one for a bit of fun, to be fair.
That's one of the things about the industry. I think sometimes we get measured by the amount of wins. No one actually ever. It's one of those things I always say to people. How you going and what do you enjoy? And as I said, when you drove past, you enjoy the game. I don't know whether you recognise me or you're just being flirty to another guy that walked past. I don't know how it rolls, but that's okay. But you actually are a person that enjoys the game, and that's one of the things I think we undersell And don't worry, it's both sides of the ditch about how much fun, how many great people you can actually meet in this industry.
Exactly, and that's the thing I think the bureaucracy doesn't understand either. It's the small guy that's got a couple of mares is just as important to the industry as the big studs that have got multiple. So it's it's just. Well, a lot of people have been chased out by bureaucracy, to be fair.
Yeah, but it is fun, and we want to make sure we keep it fun, and fun like that.
Yeah, just fun and come down and meet people. I don't do a lot of socialising, don't go to the pub and things like that, so this is kind of my outlet. So.
Do we see you tomorrow at the races?
No, probably not, no.
Yeah, I'm going to keep quiet to yourself, yeah. You're going to keep it to yourself.
I'm not really the big dress-up type person and go out and do the socialising thing. I'd rather be in the back corner doing something here.
You win a diamond ring, though.
I've got a diamond ring.
Win another one. I didn't think you ladies could have enough.
Well, have a look at those fingers. They're not actually ring fingers. So.
Okay, thank you. Enjoyed the chat, enjoyed the, I suppose, spontaneity of, and honestly, I did drive out, you know that, and then I came back and you're like, oh, I'm in trouble here, and you said it was good that I brushed the horse up, so thanks for giving me a bit of time and just a little bit of Kiwi hospitality. I really enjoy it, so hopefully you go good at the workouts today.
Oh, good, thank you very much. As I said, you're doing a really good job. I've been enjoying watching your videos.
It's not about me, it's about you guys, so thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thank you.